Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi Skyman TV. Yesterday, a friend of mine, all the way from Texas, called me, and James asked me a simple question. Can Fred Okengo Matiang'I win an election without the support of Rigathi Gachagua? Can he win if Kalonzo is on the ballot and Gachagua is on Kalonzo's side? In this video, I want to attempt to answer that question. And maybe you can also help me to answer this question. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Can Matiang'I win an election without the support of Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka? My answer is yes. In fact, the next president will be either Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka or Fred Okengo Matiang'I. Whether they face William Samoei Ruto as a united front or separately. And I've always said that if they go in their separate ways, in which case chances are very slim that they are not going to agree. If they go to the election and face William Samoei Ruto separately, we are going to have a runoff. Now, if William Samoei Ruto has lost Mount Kenya, the question that we need to answer is, where has Mount Kenya gone? Is it with Kalonzo Musyoka or is it with Fred Okengo Matiang'I? That is a question that we need to answer. Again, who controls Mount Kenya? Is it Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta or is it Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? In my view, both have a say in the mountain. Now, when you look at it, again, you come to a situation whereby you look at the two now. If you look at Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua, who can bring more votes? In my view, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is likely to carry all the votes of Kiambu, huge part of Nyandarua, and Murang'a, including Kirinyaga. Gachagua can carry a huge number of Nyeri votes in Laikipia. Laikipia because there are so many people who come from Nyeri. This means that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta can bring 60% of the mountain to Fred Okengo Matiang'I. Whoever has the mountain carries the day. Number two, why I think Matiang'I can win the election without Gachagua and Kalonzo. If he brings Natembeya as his running mate, he is home and dry. Natembeya is the most popular politician in the Mulebe Nation. Mulebe Nation is the second largest voting bloc in the Republic of Kenya. Natembeya is charismatic. Natembeya and Matiang'I can be trusted by Kenyans. And when you look at Mulebe Nation, you see already there's friction between DAP and Guinea, Gachagua. That is Cleophas Marara. That's why you hear Cleophas Marara opposing Mukisa Kitui. That is why you see DAP and DCP actually fronting candidates when they should give way because they are supremacy battles. But in the Mulebe Nation, is there any other person who can actually bring many votes like Natembeya? So if Natembeya is Matiang'i's running mate, Matiang'I comes closer to winning the general election. There are other candidates who are very, very influential. These are Sifuna, Edwin Sifuna, the Nairobi senator, and Babu Owino. These guys, if they are on Matiang'i's side, Nairobi is likely to vote for them. Nairobi is likely to vote for Fred Okengo Matiang'i. And if you have the Mulebe Nation, and 6% of the Gema Nation, and almost the whole of Nairobi, then you are home and dry. This is very, very interesting. Now, there is also Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's factor. His money, his influence, his network. One thing that many people don't talk about Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, when it comes to forming political parties, he is very good. He is a master of forming political parties. Look at the way he came up with TNA. And within no time, from nowhere, TNA became very, very popular. Again, look at the way he was able to form Jubilee. He brought URP and TNA. Within no time, nobody could start the Jubilee juggernaut. Now, this is the man now who is working with Fred Okengo Matiang'i. I'm telling you, he's going to revamp Jubilee. I'm telling you, Jubilee is going to be a machinery. A machinery that is likely to take Matiang'i all the way to State House. I'm not ruling out Gachagua and Kalonzo winning. Kalonzo can also win without Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta support. Kalonzo can also win without the support of Matiang'i. But we need also to ask one question. If Gachagua tells you to vote for Kalonzo, would you vote for him? Then, if you look at it, I've said the Gen Z are the one who are going to determine who wins the elections. That is the truth of the matter. And we need to ask ourselves, and I'm asking this question, I think the third time now, who is the Gen Z candidate? Because that's the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Is it William Samoei Ruto? Is it Kalonzo? Is it Natembeya? Is it Maraga? Or is it Fred Okengo Matiang'i? Now, Kalonzo actually is relying very, very much on Gachagua. That is the truth of the matter. I think without Gachagua, Kalonzo may not get the Mount Kenya votes. That is the truth of the matter. But he can get the Mount Kenya votes without Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But Matiang'i, in fact, the support for Matiang'i in many parts of the country is something that is coming naturally. With or without Jubilee, actually, many people will vote for Fred Okengo Matiang'i. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe I'll give another analysis of how Kalonzo can also win an election, whether he's supported by Mlego wa Uhuru, but supported by Gachagua. Because I doubt if he can win without Gachagua. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? This is Cassius Kaman. Please like the video, share and comment. And by the way, there's an opinion poll still going on. I posted an opinion poll, which is the most famous or popular political party in Kenya. Is it ODM? Is it DCP, Jubilee, or is it Wiper? What do you think? There is an opinion poll. You can go and actually vote. By the end of the day, or maybe possibly tomorrow, we are going to give the results. Please like the video. Bye-bye.